Yeah, I thought it was great. Just really tremendous, and everything we needed. Speed, attacking, shot making, a couple of amazing assists. The one where Doncic got it, threw it ahead to him, and he hit DJ for the alley-oop was beautiful basketball, and really happy for him. Been tough for him being away from his teammates, and he played really one of his best games since he's been here.
Talk about the pace. You mentioned before the game that him being back is going to obviously pick up the pace. How do you think it went tonight?
Well, it looked like a lot faster game to me. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but you've got to have speed in the lineup, and he brought us that element tonight. And there was a tad of rustiness, but I tell you what, he shook it off fast and just played a brilliant game.
What do you think about the emotion Luka shows? There's kind of something going around him ripping his jersey off when he gets attacked the other day. I mean, it's kind of just who he is, but you sometimes kind of worry about that kind of emotion getting going throughout a game.
Sure.
Talk about Harrison's play tonight. He had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he got a lot done without a lot of touches. Very efficient with the ball. He made the two biggest shots of the game. The 2 threes he hit in the fourth quarter. One was off of a set play. The other was clock's running down. They switched. He had to manufacture a play. And he lined up Harold and hit just an amazing shot. And and he battled Tobias Harris again, and it's been a great matchup over the last couple of years, both when Harris with Detroit and then with the Clippers. But Harrison was terrific. Yeah. Look, this team, the Clippers, had been losing some games. They had a great win in San Antonio. They came in here and they had all their hard-playing guys out there. This is a really hard game, so give our guys a lot of credit.
What do you think of your rotation, specifically how you staggered Luka and Dennis kind of at the start of each half until the last few minutes of each half?
Again, it's a feel thing, and you kind of got to look and see how the game's going. I wasn't sure coming into it. I know Dennis has worked real hard the last couple of days, and he's young and all that, but you just never know how winded a player's going to be after missing 2 weeks. But he's obviously in great condition and was able to absorb the minutes. With the day off tomorrow, a day of practice on Thursday, I really feel like Friday he'll really have his legs back under him. But that's a situation that is going to be a gut feel thing. But in terms of the end result, it worked out.
Luka's in a little funk in terms of his three-point shooting. Obviously, 0 of 8 tonight, going back 3 or 4 games. Anything you see there? Just a kid who's played a lot of minutes, heavy legs, or?
He's getting stuck with a ball late clock, and he's always the one flinging up the 35, 40-footer at the end of the quarters. And I love the fact that he's got no fear and doesn't care about the thing you get tired of seeing is guys from 50 feet, taking an extra dribble until the red light goes on and then shooting it because they know it's not going to count against their average. We got some guys, Devin Harris always shoots it. Luke always shoots it. Most of our guys shoot the ball, and that's a winning approach to me. But this is 3 games in 4 nights. He's played 2 tough games at Indiana, at Milwaukee, without a Dennis Smith Jr. next to him to absorb some of the ball handling responsibilities, some of the full court pressure, those kinds of things. So look, maybe a little bit of fatigue, but I haven't done a full analysis of it, to be honest.
Rick, that's 64 rebounds for DeAndre against this team in 3 games. Why is he able to dominate the Clippers so much on boards?
You really need me to answer that? he was a monster, just a monster out there. I mean, his defensive rebounding is just simply breathtaking. The way he just absorbs the ball and just rises above people. And I don't know, I haven't seen a defensive rebounder like him since, I don't know, it's been going back a long way. Tyson Chandler was a great rebounder. I played with Bill Walton and Robert Parrish. Those guys were a couple of the all-time greats. But DJ's, he's amazing. He's amazing. And he's a terrific outlet passer, too.
You left Dorian in there for a long time with 5 fouls in the fourth quarter. What made you feel comfortable that he would be able to stay in there and play good defense without fouling?
He's smart. He understands the flow of the game. That group was going well. Part of it was Luka sat at the table for 2 or 2.5 minutes. The play wasn't stopping, and we had used a timeout, so I wasn't going to use another one and be left with only one. So the great thing about him is he will play within the flow of the team system on offense, and he's a great defender. And you got to have great defenders out there with, guys like, Lou Williams, Bradley. If you're going to be switching, on to guys like Harris, you got to have Dorian's length. So he did a great job, and he hit a couple of big shots and had some big rebounds again.
Midway through the fourth quarter, Smith committed a turnover. Clippers score. You call timeout. Smith's on the other end of the court, and Wes walks all the way to the other end of the court, puts his arm around him. Half the team comes and meets him at midcourt. Do you think that's an indicator of how these guys feel about him?
I do. Look, our guys love Dennis. He's a great kid. He's a yes sir, no sir guy. He's just he's a wonderful kid, and and the things that he can do on the court, we can't replace. And so I'm ecstatic that he's back, and I absolutely love the way he played tonight.